folks, and welcome to a demo. This one is called Town to City. It's by the makers of a game that I reviewed or looked at as a demo, which was Station to Station. It's very much the same visual style. It very much is very charming and fun to play with. So let's go ahead and start with the new game. I know there's going to be data loss. I only played it for like 4 minutes just to see what it looked like and to make sure it didn't run with any errors or anything. But here we go. We can see it's very similar to Station to Station. It has that nice voxel kind of stuff. This one's all in focus right now, but we're going to get a nice vignette where it's going to just keep stuff kind of set there. We're going to learn how to move first just to make sure we can. Yay us. All right, we got all of that done. Now, it's going to ask us to start building things right out of the gate here, which is obviously how you build a town to a city. So we're going to place in 3 houses, like it said. And then we need to connect them with a road. Roads are down here next to that. You can choose the path, the style, all that stuff that you want. You can make them bigger or smaller. It doesn't really matter. It's super fun. And it's super just kind of interesting to look at and see what's going on with all of it. So all of that stuff is done. We'll hit next here. And here comes a train. You can see that vignetting kind of came in where we just get focused on what they want us to see. And there's some other stuff in detail, but it fades out as we go either forward or backward from what we're supposed to be paying attention to. I actually really dig this visual style. I think it's very nice. I could see this working in lots of games, but this voxel kind of style thing, I really, really dig. So what we're going to do is click on the people. We're going to assign them the very first house, and then it asks us to click on the house, and we can see that we get a decoration rating, we get some money from them, and then we see the size of the family itself. So right now, they only have 4% happiness, which is a problem because they have no access to food. So we're going to have to build some food options for them. We will get whatever that is, a poultry stall, and we will also get a cheese stall because those are 2 highly satisfying things to have. So we have that, and once we have that done, we're going to have to assign workers to it. So down here is a little plus sign where we can add our workers. Okay. We have to build a warehouse because right now there's no way for goods to actually get to us. So we have to add that on, which we'll put right there. And this one, while we're waiting, we'll also add another worker to that. And then once this thing gets built, we will add a worker to this one. And our happiness rating should go up quite a bit here. So click on that. We'll add in our worker. There's no workers available. Uh-oh. Let's go over here and add our worker. There we go. And this one, we need to add a worker. We just need to set this new family in place. And now we can add our worker. Because we only had 2 adults before and a kid. And obviously a kid can't be a worker here. So let's move forward here. We'll click on the house here. I can see that they're at 17, which is better. And multiple shops will increase their happiness, which makes sense. You don't want to have the same thing all the time. And then the house earns more daily income with each shop connection. All right. So we have all of that stuff, and we're looking good there. But now we can go through and we can beautify our town. Now, I really dig this part of the game. We can add in all kinds of little things to make it look a little better. What I like about this is there's a randomize button. So you can have different trees kind of pop up over time. It doesn't have to be the same thing. You can see how we're adding in different stuff. And I really like that that is an option. I wish that a randomize button was a thing that was on more games because I would definitely benefit from it, especially on like Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff like that with trees. Man, that would be killer. So we're going to add in a bunch of random stuff there. We'll hover over happiness to break down our percentage here. So we're above 60%. We have 73% happiness, which is nice. The commute decoration is only adding 1%, but everything else seems to be good. So let's go ahead and add you guys to a house here. And we need to have 5 houses. So we're going to go in and build a house here. And I want to keep them all relatively close to each other, I think, for now. Just as we're getting started. You guys will have this house once we have a chance to, have it built. So you guys are going to live there. And there. Now we have another train coming in. I really just love when you zoom in and things just... Oh, the game looks so beautiful. I love it so much. Just the level of detail in the train cars and this, it's just very, very pretty. All right, so we'll have this one go to there, and we should satisfy that. It looks like we need more workers, so we're gonna add them on because it's highlighted. I've already done some of this stuff as far as it's kind of obvious where it's leading it to. And let's build a research center, which is a new thing for us. I don't remember seeing that before. So let's figure out where that's going to go. Do I want to put it down here? Nope, it's not going to fit there. So it's going to go, I'm going to put it over here and we're going to build a new road for it. So there. All right. Once we get that built, we will add a worker to it and we'll research a new building. But look at these trees. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, they just look so nice. I really, really love it. Like, look at it. It's gorgeous. I love the visual style, and especially as things move around and all that, the focus changes. And you can see, like, we're in focus with this now. So let's add a worker. And we can add more of them if we do that. We can see our current research points and money at the bottom. And we can open up the research menu at the top. So if we want to, let's go ahead and get a fish stall. All right, we got that. We have 17 out of 50 residents required to upgrade your city and get new stuff. So you have basically, you're able to upgrade your town to get more unlocks and all that stuff. It makes sense. So we need to grow this to a bustling city. And then there's a button in the encyclopedia that allows us to see more stuff. But let's go ahead and focus on what we have now. So we have a fish stall, which we're going to put right over there, I guess. I'll add a worker or two. All right, and then I'm going to build some more houses here. So X and Y rotate the houses. All right, that looks good. We'll build out some roads for them. And we're definitely going to have to beautify this a bit more, but you get the idea here. So we'll do all of that. You guys are going to live there. Hopefully that's happiness. Yeah, see, it does all the things. And then we can go into decorations. So we'll do stuff like that, and like that, and like that. Put some trees back here. And I like that even the buildings get randomized. Like, that's a really nice, easy feature that looks very, very nice. So this is going to spin around like so. We have nighttime coming in. Let's see what nighttime... Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. I just love it so much. As night falls over here, you can see the sun setting in the background. Get the reflections off the water. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. Like, it is objectively just a beautiful looking game. I'm so happy with how this game looks, acts, feels. It's just very, very nice. So, oh, there is a speed up area here, so we can speed the game up, hopefully. Which hopefully is going to allow more trains to come in and allow us to settle more families and make more money. So you guys are going to go there. I'm going to add on some more houses here in the very near future. And I'm going to try to keep this a little more dense than what we've had in the past. And we're going to build out this way. And we're going to add more markets and stuff over here. You guys are going to go there. What is this? All right, we have some more research available to us. So we have 35, so we can decorate our buildings. Sure. All right, so we're moving definitely up with our population. I would like to add another warehouse. And then we're going to add some more of these shops in these areas. Because they said more shops is more money. So we'll do that. And these shops look like they don't require any more right now. Demand is relatively low. All right. That house has a family. That one has a family, which has they're flower lovers. So I don't know what that means exactly. Go to decorations. There's all kinds of stuff you can unlock. My goodness, this is a demo, but like it's pretty complete for what it is. I'm pretty happy with where we're at as the game goes on here. And we are moving on. So we're gonna upgrade to the next stage, and then we'll probably call it a day. But I just want to see what it looks like because I have absolutely no idea what's coming our way next, and I kind of want to see what we have. I think I'm gonna have to build another few houses here. So there we go. And all of you guys are just fine still. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're only at 61%. How do we increase happiness? Our town, I think, is getting a little too packed, which is why people are getting unhappy. But we're going to get here. And we got us to the next one. Let's see. So we're going to upgrade from dwellings to whatever the next level is. Ooh. Look at our fireworks. Quite lovely. There we go. Look at this beautiful train station coming in. I like that this is kind of like a semi-custom animation, but like it superimposes all the stuff that we already built on it. I really like it. We get apparel and we get a new research tier. So we need to do what? The mayor wants to talk for a second. Okay. So we're going to build a mayor's home, which is somewhere. There it is. Be at the end of the road there. That on there like so. And then we can add some more people to this stuff, and hopefully that will increase our overall happiness. You see the train came in and went down. It did not do anything else because we're under the 50%. So we have that. Now we have first request. And we're going to go up here and see what we got. Okay, they want a tailor. All right, so that means we have to go into here. All right, we got that. That's fine. Research. We need a clothing store. So we need 100 research points to do that. So what we can do, I think, is add some more people. And we're going to speed it up here. And research points wise, we're moving on up. We just need to get to 100 so that we can afford the tailor. I'm going to just add a little pathway out here. And this one's going to go that way. Beautiful. Now we have that 100 points, so we can go through and unlock the clothing store. And then when we go to shops, we should be... Yeah, look at that. So there we are. I have to add workers and probably connect it to a warehouse, maybe? Here we go, and everybody's happy, and our percentage is now up above 60%. So, this is what we have here. It's a fun little game. I really dig the visual style, and like, look, you can see the clouds reflecting off the water. It's super cool. Like, I really dig the look of this game, the feel of the game, all of that. I want to explore this one a whole bunch more, but I'm going to leave it here because I just want to check out some other games and see what's up. But folks, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.